Hey guys, WellStarbursts here. So today we're bringing, or I'm saying weird because homie's on a Skype call and I just told him to shut up. Um, anyway, I have for you my first episode of breaking down the build, and it's my house in, what's the name of this city? Auroran. And it's like a Roman themed city, which I like because it was unfinished and I could build some stuff in it. That's my library. I didn't have any permit. You probably saw that before, but I didn't have permission to build it. But luckily, the guy who owns the city really liked it, so that was pretty awesome. So I also built a house here with permission, though. And I built this after looking around the city a lot and looking at the kind of materials that they used. If you enter the building portion of our server for better builders, then you'll want to do that every time you visit a city and want to build in it. You should check around the city to see what kind of materials and themes they use. So you see we have a lot of vertical energy, I guess that's what they call it here, with these pillars of, I think it's iron ore, at least with this texture pack. So I did that all the way up for my corners, which is a good technique to use with anything with vertical energy, such as tree trunks or iron ore with this texture pack. Also, because this is Roman themed, the Romans, I guess, kind of had these projecting little, I don't know exactly what to call them, but they had them, and a lot of other people have that kind of, those projecting blocks on the sides of their houses, so there, here, there, and I used half blocks because they had horizontal energy, so if you're, spanning the perimeter of something, it's a good idea to do that, and I did I guess 3 layers of this. I was going to complete a full layer on the bottom, but I decided not to because I felt... Shut up, homie. Oh, okay. Sorry, you can't hear homie, but I thought he was laughing at me. Anyway, back to the half steps. I didn't put a full layer down because I felt like there wouldn't be enough space between the building and the sidewalk, because I really like the color that the grass gives. To separate my house from the sidewalk because they're kind of the same color, but I did put half blocks below the windows because I felt like there was too much of the diamond block showing, and that gave it a little too much color for this city. You can see that that technique is used here and in a few different places, like all along there and there, so I used the same thing and kind of covered up those blocks. Did that on each level as well. I used a cool overhang entrance because I saw it here and I really liked it, or on this building it kind of gave me inspiration for this, and it also fits with the projecting block type thing that we have going here. So that projects, of course, and it provides a nice overhang. I had space here, which if I put half blocks here, then it just seemed kind of boring. I can replace them back to half blocks, but you can see if I do this, it's kind of just boring, so I decided to spice my life up a bit and put leaves right here instead to kind of give it some nice contrast. This is the yard right over here. There's really just 4 little trees there. Again, I think I showed you how to make these trees before, but you just put leaves after you get them. What is Kupo saying? Okay. Anyway, everyone's just talking. Yeah, so I think I showed you how to do these trees. It's just a fence post with some leaves on top of it. Nothing too complicated with that. And as my... I guess I'm going to call it like a base block. The block that I used the most for the majority of the walls was just, I think it's lapis lazuli blocks, but in reality it's called limestone brick. At least with, because I actually have this whole mod pack. I have the voxel box mod pack. I highly recommend it because it's super easy to install. You get, yeah, homie just yelled it's amazing, but you can't hear him because there's no, computer volume, thank you. Yeah, I wish you could hear him because he's doing an amazing job of being quiet, actually. So thank you, homie. Anyway, Yeah. But what this mod pack comes with is it has a nice little map up in the right hand corner. You can press shift or whichever key you'd like to see the map. And with the voxel box being so huge, I set a few different waypoints. You can see one is right, that blue waypoint down in the left hand corner, bottom left hand corner, is the center of Auroran or wherever. And I think yellow might be Clifton, and purple is South Amaya, I believe. I don't know exactly which is, or which one is which, but those are the two places. Then back for the roof, I decided, well, you know, actually I might get rid of these. Yeah, I think I'm going to get rid of these really quick. Yeah, so for the roof, I just made that quick decision because I just looked at a lot of other roofs now that I'm up here, and none of them really had that highlight on top that I put there. But yeah, anyway, for the roof, don't Skype me, homie. I put some diamond block highlights right there. By the way, actually no, never mind. Not gonna let you use diamond blocks in the server because I feel like people would abuse them. They can still look bad if there's too much of them, but if you use them correctly like I did here, then they can turn out really nice. And then of course the roof is just like every other roof here, and kind of just a nice little slant made of wood, which was nice contrast to the whole white clean feeling that we had going on here. On the inside, there's no furniture as of yet because my excuse is I'm still in the process of moving, but I guess that's not going to be a good excuse for that long. We have highlights right here, I guess you could call them. I forget what else they call them. Accents, there we go. Some nice wooden accents right there. If you use logs in conjunction with plain old wood, and it gives it a really nice accent to it, because it's a little brighter but still, or yeah, it's a little lighter brown, and it's kind of a more circle pattern than the horizontal wood. So instead of just having light stone in the corner, I decided to have some wood in the corner too, to kind of break it apart or separate the brightness of the light stone from the darker brown of the wood, or with the darker brown from the darker brown of the planks, and separate it with the bright brown or light brown, I guess, logs. So yeah, that's pretty much all I did with this building. If I have any other relatively interesting buildings that I should show you, I've built I've furnished like 3 buildings. I've built maybe 3 more, and I'll probably show you those at some time as well. But this was my house. I thought it was pretty interesting. I spent like an hour on it or so, and yeah, it was a fun thing to do. I'm really liking this town so far. It's almost complete, and I'm glad I got into it before it was, because there are a lot of cities and towns that are complete, and this one was not. So yeah, I'm gonna be building here a bit, I believe. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is to this video. Hope you guys have... Okay, homie says read his Skype comment, so let's just see what that is. Oh, I probably shouldn't show your name, should I? I'll have to... Okay. Yes, that's exactly right. Like this video because homie was quiet for the most part. Yeah, so anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of breaking down the build. Hope it helped you with some of your own building techniques. Also, one more tip. If you can spawn stuff on our server and you have a fireplace, then webs is a really good way to make smoke. I noticed that when I entered this town, and it looks really cool. So yeah, that is all. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and have a good day.